In this video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the recent reveals for the Vintage Collection and the Black Series. Hello Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video. Now I just wanted to give you my thoughts on all of the figures revealed by Hasbro at all of the various Comic Cons for both the Vintage Collection and the Black Series. We have some nice glam shots to go through, so let's get started with the Vintage Collection. Alright, so we were promised 3 reveals for figures from the Mandalorian, and as far as I'm concerned, they did not disappoint at all, with the most recent reveal coming from the convention in Barcelona. So this is the Remnant Stormtrooper, and Hasbro are really getting use out of that Rogue One Stormtrooper sculpt, with it already being used for the Shadow Trooper. But I'm fine with that because it's really such a quality sculpt, and I have to say I'm really looking forward to these Remnant Stormtroopers. I think they look awesome. I'm sure you all know the meaning of the word remnant, but for those that don't, it basically means like leftovers or relic. So as we know, the Mandalorian is set after the events of Return of the Jedi, and therefore will be after the fall of the Galactic Empire. I'd imagine that Stormtroopers aren't everyone's favourite people, and are probably in hiding through fear of being killed. That's just me speculating, of course, but from the trailer it looks like the main bad guy will actually have a sort of army of Death Troopers rather than Stormtroopers. Anyway, the paint apps on the figure and the weathering are amazing, they look great, and I can't wait to see what the image Hasbro choose for the card back. So another great army building figure to add to the ranks, and dare I say it, I think these will go very nicely with the Imperial tank from Rogue One. Next up we have Cara Jun. So she was announced at one of the Comic Cons. Forgive me, I can't actually remember which Comic Con it was. We've had so many, but I just wanted to do a video just to sort of get together all of the figures that are coming out rather than doing singular videos. So this is another figure that I'm really looking forward to. In my opinion, it looks as good as the Black Series version, and it looks to me like the face sculpt is spot on for the character. She even has that cool Rebellion logo tattooed on her cheek, which you can see there, and even for a 3.75 inch figure you can actually see that, so that's pretty good. The figure also comes with some pretty awesome weapons. Again, I'm looking forward to the cardback image. We'll have to see what Hasbro do with that. And of course we've been treated to the main character himself, the Mandalorian. Now I've got to say, this figure looks absolutely stunning. Can't wait for this one. The detail looks fantastic, and again he comes with 2 weapons. You get a cool blaster for this like sidearm blaster, plus his rifle style blaster, which actually was inspired by the one used by Boba Fett in the holiday special. So now we don't have long to wait for the program itself to air. It's something I'm really looking forward to. It's probably the thing that I'm most looking forward to from all of the new content that Lucasfilm are putting out. I just think the possibilities are endless with this program, and you know, it's got that OT feel to it, hasn't it? Next up, we have an interesting one. It's a Phase 1 Clone Trooper. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that it hasn't been marketed as a reissue. So I've been trying to see the difference between this one and the original VC45. So if any of you guys can see any difference except the obvious photoreal face deco, then please let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm all for Clone Troopers, and we'll look forward to getting a few of these, even though in general I do actually prefer the Phase 2 armour. Hasbro also announced some reissues, which I'm sure will be extra waves rather than replacement waves, similar to what they did this year with the Leia Hoth and Echo Base Han Solo wave. Now I actually don't mind reissues, as it gives new collectors a way into the line without having to pay silly prices on the secondary market. Plus it gives us the opportunity to get figures that perhaps we missed out on first time around, or maybe, you know, you just want the second one loose. The first wave of reissues includes Han Solo Bespin, General Lando, C-3PO, and Luke Bespin. All of these figures will retain their original VC numbers and will no doubt be on the same card backs. Now, of course, I'm totally with my friend Obi-Wan Kenobi on this, in that of course I would love an alternative card back. But I think Hasbro are in a no-win situation. An alternate card back would please many, including myself, but I also think just as many people would moan that it was Hasbro trying to bleed money out of completist collectors. Anyway, at the Barcelona Comic Con they also announced a second wave of reissues, which include the Clone Wars Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also includes Wicket the Ewok and Darth Maul. So quite an odd group, but all of these, with the exception of Maul, I think do command a fair price on the secondary market. I think it's fair to say that. I myself do not even own the 2 Clone Wars figures. They never really appealed to me. But now that I can pick them up for £13 or $13, whichever you want to go with, I'll no doubt pick them up. On to the Black Series then, and it's fair to say that some pretty awesome figures have been revealed. We've got a lot to look forward to, especially this guy, Count Dooku, a figure that we desperately need in the vintage collection actually, but he's coming to the Black Series. So you can see the detail on Dooku looks stunning. They've done a really, really good job. Amazing job on the facial sculpt. Looks exactly like Christopher Lee. So one to look forward to for sure. We also have 2 prequel Jedis in Plo Koon and Kit Fisto. So 2 welcome additions to the line. I think the Black Series was definitely lacking in the sort of prequel era Jedi. And these 2 follow on from the awesome Mace Windu that was released earlier in the year. Next up we have a Geonosis battle droid, which looks like a repaint of the standard cream battle droid from Naboo. So this will go very nicely with the Kit Fisto and the Mace Windu, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Jango Fett was released in the archive line to complete the set. Now of course Hasbro also revealed the Knight of Ren figure, which is a stunning looking figure. I hope they again release that version in the vintage collection to go with the one that we already have. They also revealed the Jedi Knight Obi-Wan and the Anakin Skywalker figure. So again, these will go very nicely with that Count Dooku figure. And as you can see, Hasbro are really sort of tying up the Black Series nicely. It's all tying up together very nicely indeed. So what do you guys think of all the recent reveals? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Drop a like down below, and we shall see you on the next one.